Ed Orgeron, the architect of one of college football's most dominant teams, the 2019 LSU Tigers, led them to a perfect 15-0 season and a national championship. That campaign saw Joe Burrow evolve from a mid-level starter into a Heisman-winning superstar, guiding an offense that overwhelmed defenses week after week. The Tigers were unstoppable, their high-octane attack leaving an indelible mark on college football history. But glory is fleeting. Less than 2 years later, Orgeron's tenure at LSU came to an end. After a disappointing 3-3 start in 2021, he and the program agreed he would step down at the season's close. Following the flawless 2019 season, the next 2 years were a struggle, with the Tigers going 11-11 overall and finishing below .500 in conference play. The contrast was stark, and the football world watched as one of its brightest coaching stars faded from the spotlight. 4 years away from the sidelines have been enough for Orgeron. While attending a stadium naming ceremony for former LSU star Patrick Queen at Queen's alma mater in Livonia, Louisiana, Orgeron told Jacques Doucet of WAFB that he intends to return to coaching, whether in a head coach or assistant role. "All depends what the best thing available is, Jacques, but I'm ready to coach again," he said. "I left a little bit of meat on the bone, I'm ready to go." The landscape of college football has shifted dramatically since 2021. Nil deals, the transfer portal, and the House versus NCAA settlement allowing direct player payments have transformed recruiting and roster management. For a coach whose strength was old-school recruiting and player development, the changes present new challenges, but also opportunities for someone willing to adapt. Orgeron's LSU tenure was not without controversy. Federal investigations into Title IX mishandlings, including a lawsuit in which Orgeron was named for allegedly failing to report sexual assault allegations involving running back Darius Geis, cast a shadow over his time in Baton Rouge. That lawsuit was ultimately settled by the university in 2024. Despite the struggles and controversies, Orgeron remains a popular figure in college football circles, with a legacy highlighted by his USC interim coaching stint and early LSU successes. Yet, his on-field and off-field challenges may make it difficult to immediately land a high-profile role. This season, 6 FBS programs are looking for head coaches. Arkansas, Oklahoma State, UCLA, and Virginia Tech have already parted ways with their coaches, while Kent State and Stanford began the season with interim leaders. Orgeron's return will depend on the right fit, but one thing is clear, he's ready to step back onto the field and chase another chapter in his storied career.